Before we have lunch, I'd like to invite Tony back on stage to give the closing remarks. Tony, please.
Thank you. It's interesting, a couple of things just on what Ron Collar would just say. I've got a 3.5-year-old daughter, and it's true. She sits on the computer for half an hour, maybe an hour a day, typing away, playing games, and so on and so forth. And occasionally I get a very garbled email from her. And it is quite frightening. And I think we were recruiting very recently for some entry manager positions. And I got some CVs, and the people who were about 21, just graduated or just about to graduate. So they were born in 1990. I remember looking and thinking, 1990? Nobody was born in 1990. They should be nappies, surely, you know, at that age. But that's they're all coming into the workforce and having that amazing impact. And I think with that stuff, what's frightening is, you know, I didn't think I was that far away from these guys, but actually psychologically, I don't know if I get it. And, you know, I think there's a lot of education to be done just so we can get that next generation. Well, I thought, I was hoping that we'd live up to our expectations, because I thought we had a fantastic speaker lineup and content, and I have to say, personally, I'm not disappointed. I thought all four of our speakers were superb. I'd like just to maybe just give them a round of applause for their input today. And I think we learned a tremendous amount. And what's interesting is here we're all from an accounting background, or certainly the industry, with different perspectives. But it's very, very clear in terms of the agenda that there's a lot of thinking to be done, a lot of work to be done in terms of how we manage people going forward. I touched on talent management in 2010, the role of the economy, and we were getting from that there's a lot more positive feeling and engagement around talent management, but there's still work to be done in that respect. And then Julian Fong went on from that to give a real good practical example of structured, formalized, well-invested talent management at Standard Chartered. And I think the success of Standard Chartered speaks volumes. And I remarked to him later on that obviously they've been doing it for 12, 13 years now. They would not be doing it unless it was bearing out very good results. So it does show that good talent management and good programs can produce real results for organizations. And I think there was a very good phrase that Julian used, which was that talent management is a business strategy. So it's not something that happens over there or something that HR do to one side. It's not part of. It's not a small part of the organisation. It is the business strategy. So I think that's quite key. I thought Keith's soccer analogy was fantastic. Keith, if you don't mind, I might have to use that going forward. But I think one of the things that came out for me from that was the kind of evolving role of the accountant. Now, we've been talking about this for, I don't know, 5 or 10 years. But really, I feel that it's really come of age. So the need for the accountant to be a business partner or to be leader, and building off some of the quotes from Karen's own presentation, in terms of the CFO or the CEO stepping aside, the CFO is going to be a co-leader. It just begins to clarify that in terms of how we develop ourselves and how we develop people, to a degree has to change, because we have to prepare them for almost a different future based upon a different level of expectations. And that's only amplified when you begin to look at the millennials and some of the things that they indeed will be looking for. So I think there's certainly lots of things for us there to do to take our people going forward. And it will mean that you have people who are technical and you have people who are more kind of business focused, but you will need both. I don't foresee a future where we have accountants who are all acting as strategists necessarily, because we still need highly technical, specialized people in those roles as well. So I thought it was fantastic. I think there's a lot of food for thought there, a lot of good practical examples for us to take away. I hope they're good practical points for you to take away. As you know, here at ACCA, we are very keen to ensure that the profession flourishes and the profession grows here in Hong Kong and globally. And indeed, all of you in this room today, primarily because you are decision makers and influencers in terms of how you develop people and therefore how you drive the success of your business. And hopefully that's something we can continue to partner with you on going forward. So thanks for your time this morning. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you found it useful, and enjoy your lunch.
Thank you very much, Tony. Once again, on behalf of the ACCA, I'd like to thank all participants for this conference and hope you find it insightful and fruitful. We've prepared a light buffet lunch for everyone, which will be ready in about 20 minutes' time. I'd also like to remind everyone to take away the souvenir we've prepared for you. It's the ACCA Hong Kong 60th Anniversary Octopus Mini Card. Once again, enjoy the lunch and have a fabulous afternoon. Thank you.